them and said she told me so. Everybody asked me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody asked me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody.
Hello, I'm Dylan Norris,
I'm Anna Winenko.
and we are the chassis team leads for SAE for the 2023-24 year.
My name is Steven Zacharatos. I'm a senior here in the club. I'm the vice president and also one of the powertrain team leaders.
My name is Benjamin DiMatteo. I am the club secretary and powertrain engine team lead.
My name is Lucas Mackay. I am the steering sub-team lead for the Penn State Behrend Eco Mobile team.
My name is Mitch McGraw. I am the telemetry team lead and the treasurer for the club.
I'm Dennis. I'm the social media team director. I'm the team lead.
My name's Hunter Kamensky. I'm the president of the Penn State Behrend Super Mileage Club.
Outside of school, I enjoy doing work on cars. I had a job at a Porsche dealership for the last 5 years that I really enjoyed.
Printing stuff for prototyping, literally for everything. 3D printers are great.
I tend to break everything I touch. You know, you can't make an omelet without breaking a couple eggs. I just happen to like eggs. Making a pretty big omelet, yeah, exactly.
I've been in this club for 3 years. I started off as a member and a driver, then I slowly made my way up to a team lead, and now I'm the president of the club.
I know it's not as fun in this club, but it's usually my go-to is that I like to do classic car restoration. You know, I like to golf, like long walks on the beach.
So we're here in the shop right now. We're in our Super Mileage lab here in Burke 117.
Besides it just being fun, it's a great place to problem solve and actually work through real life problems that you might be experiencing in your job one day. Working through problems is a pastime of mine.
Whatever you're gonna do in the future, if you're like an engineer, and I would say mechanical engineer, you will need all of these.
I like to think this club is more of just not a car club, but more of an engineering club.
It takes the stuff I'm learning in class and then combines it with the stuff I do for fun, like hobbies. This club has allowed me to take that stuff I did for fun and do it through a technical lens like I would my career. I would say some of the best experience that I've gained as an engineer has come specifically from this club.
I like the projects. It's fun to work on something and then you actually see it get made. And if it works, that's all the better, but really it's the process of engineering.
The big thing, well, there's kind of two big things. First one is although it's like an automotive club and we do a lot of kind of technical work, you can come into it knowing absolutely nothing, and then by the end of it, you just encyclopedic knowledge of all sorts of, you know, high mileage information. Like when I started, you know, I really didn't know that much about what we were doing, and now I feel like I have just this huge bank of information about it. It's just a lot of fun. Everybody has a really good time. I mean, we're just such a great group of really smart people and really just fun people to be around. So
It's the people in SAE.
Oh yeah.
Really, we have a great community here. We have all of our team members of chassis around, ready to help.
I love the people. I love the club. This is where I spend my quality time. I've been in this club for 4 years, and everything that we do is always fun.
So, yeah, I guess those things.
Passing tech inspection at Indianapolis was was one of the coolest moments of my life. Like I said, with the short time frame that we had and the amount of work that we put into it, it was a heck of an accomplishment.
Yeah, I would say that's the first moment, and the second one, I still remember how we swapped the engine in 40 minutes, being on comp because we sheared our crankshaft. I saw other teams just looking at us, staring at us, and we're swapping engine, just transmission, everything is flying around.
Right, going to the competition and seeing what all of our students come up with, seeing what we build, just seeing it all come together. It's going to my first competition, and as I was exiting the vehicle, I accidentally pulled the fire extinguisher, and our fire retardant went all over through the engine bay and then out through the bottom next to the wheels.
The coolest memory that sticks out in my mind, probably last year when we passed tech. That was just such a big moment. The times when we went to SEMA too, the SEMA show in Las Vegas. We were there for club's business, but in the evenings we got to relax. Those were a lot of fun too. I felt like I really got to know the people I'm in the club with.
I don't know if I can point to a single moment necessarily. We're doing a pretty cool thing. I mean, a lot of people get really surprised when you tell them, you know, what the mileage that we can get out of these vehicles is.
Passing tech last year was just a feat and a half. The fact that we didn't even know what we were doing after SAE officially dropped Super Mileage. Just working in the Indianapolis like garages, like the same garages that like Indy cars, NASCARs, and all these pit crews like notable in the world work in. Like that was just cool.
The coolest thing that's happened at SAE was our chassis snapping in half and us fixing it mid-competition. That was nearly a showstopper.
I think the coolest thing is becoming a social media team lead. This is like the perfect combination of experience and doing what I love. Which team lead is most likely to blow up the shop?
If we're going by personal experience and a track record, that would be Ben.
Ben.
It's definitely Ben.
Yes.
Nothing is truly Ben proof as we've seen over the last couple of months.
Probably Ben. Ben.
Which team? Ben, 100%. There's no question about that.
Immediately, my mind goes to Ben because Ben breaks everything.
I know one man that poses the biggest threat to this organization. That man's name is Ben DiMatteo. No, Ben DiMatteo. Absolutely. Listen, he means well.
Ben does his own thing.
Ben does his thing.
And most of the time it works out, but there are a couple of times that we've learned that things aren't Ben proof.
Yeah.
Oh boy, here we go.
I asked which team lead is most likely to blow up the shop, and your name came up quite a bit.
Every time I try to take shortcuts, I'll be honest sometimes. Just about every time that I make a mistake, I don't make it again. I try to make it better. I try to come back, and if it breaks again, I make it better. And it's just a repetitive process of trial and error.
Get a close up of this guy.
This is supposed to
Get a close up of this loser.
This is a closed interview.
SAE is a great place to start your actual engineering journey. The act of problem solving applies so much in everyday life, and even if you aren't going into it for your job, just being able to fix things when they go wrong is such a great skill to have that most people don't nowadays.
You're applying the knowledge that you learn in the classroom, in the lab, in a real-world situation.
I've never been one to care about the economy or the environment or anything like that, and that is what this competition sets out to do. However, I don't think this club is just about that. It's definitely more about the engineering side of things. This is an engineering club. You get the experience of drawing something on a computer, prototyping it, see if it fits, and then once you get that all done, you can actually make it, put it in the car, and watch it work in real time. So you get a start to finish engineering design project. You're getting really good experience that helps you out in the real world. Employers see that. This club is great.
The club is kind of doing a very unique thing. It's really the only club that you get the experience that we do. And even really, if you go out into the world, there's not a lot of places that you can do this kind of thing. You're making a high mileage vehicle. I think it's just a very unique experience and something that I'll probably hold with me for the rest of my life. Not everybody can say that they've been a part of something like this.
This is where you learn your hands-on skills. I mean, you can hear it in the background right now. Anything that's not the block of the engine, we completely redo.
If you encourage people to join a club like this in college and you send them off to the workplace, they're going to be miles ahead of any other new hire you have. You can go through your entire engineering career without picking up a screwdriver. I think companies have a reason to care about it, as well as the university and us as students.
My main goal as president is trying to get this club up and going. Not only get the car up to a better place where it was than last year, spend a lot, we also want to make a lot in the process.
We are important because we are such a large club and we do bring together a large variety of people. We give them both a great technical experience working on the car, but also that community and that social experience, which is also very important, I feel, for going through college.
We go everything from concept design to actual prototyping to building the actual parts, which is a key skill that you need to have in your career.
And it's fun.
It's a way to de-stress.
Oh yeah. Therapy.
And that's the best way. I'm
Therapy.
sure. Yeah, I'm sure I look incredibly de-stressed right now. If you want to come be part of the largest club on campus here at Behrend, we would love to have you because we're always looking for new people. So if you have a creative mind and willing to put in the work, then this is the place for you.
To the people, I love you. I'm your biggest fan. You will be my biggest fan if you support SAE Super Mileage / Shell Eco Marathon.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like and comment. We will send you the car if you put a like and comment. We're doing a raffle. Join the Patreon.
Let's move on to the future, set in stone what we want to get done for later people so that they can have the same experiences that we do.
Oh, goodbye.
Bye.
Who's Greg?
You.
Hi, my name is Jonathan.